We can do that. And we are live, 2.5 Guys Podcast. I'm your boy, man, Jag.
It's your boy, Doe Stacks.
Rose got to take care of something, so she won't be here. But we here tonight, representing for the guys. What's going on?
Okay, man, how you?
And I'm making it, brother. I'm making it, man.
Big old news day.
Big news day, uneventful movie week. But you know,
right?
I started watching Penguin though.
And it's like that.
I'm on the 3rd episode.
It's like that. It pulls you in. You start falling in love with characters. Like
yeah.
I'm not even saying nothing. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I'm pretty sure you've seen the spoiler of the 3rd, but
no, I'm gonna watch the 2. I'm gonna watch 2 tonight. 3rd and 4th.
Very well, very, very, very well.
HBO don't really miss though. It's hard for HBO to miss.
Them bitch like Curry, ain't it?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard for HBO to give you a bad one, boy.
Them bitch like Curry now.
I'm telling you what. I'm joking. Accurate.
But listen, as far as subscriptions, they have replaced my Hulu subscription.
Really? You Max, know they got NBA games.
Max ain't going nowhere, bro.
So they asked me, like, when I did my logo for my, the logo, the avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Asked me that I want an NBA team, so I put the Celtics. So they show me all the Celtics games, like Celtics play the Cavs was
them and Disney both got games. Disney,
I'm only paying like $3 for HBO Max right now, so
I got no problem with HBO Max, y'all. None.
I don't, man. I ain't trying to, if y'all want to give us, a little something for repping, y'all could, but we'll take that.
Like we really is bigging y'all up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But what's going on, man? How's your week?
Man, my week has been good, been blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Yeah, I tell you one thing, man. If you want to be a coach, you got to be the most insane joker in the world. I'll leave it at that.
Hey,
being a coach is very.
Hey, man, from what I can see from all my coaching friends, the kids ain't always the problem. A lot of times it's the parents.
Listen, bro. I ain't got this grade for my kids. I realize that. They come coaching these past 11 years, man. They absolutely came coaching these 11 years. And I got to be insane to keep going back every year.
You got to have a love for it. I mean, shit, you a damn hooper, so.
It's abuse, though. It's abuse. I see why people like Jordan and Magic couldn't coach, man.
Yeah, they ain't even tried.
Yeah, I see why dudes like that couldn't coach.
They ain't even tried, bro.
And you be like, dude, it's a layup, my friend. It's the first thing you learn in basketball is a layup. Y'all can't complete that. So yeah, it's you gotta be a different type of crazy to be a coach, man.
Look here, bro.
But I'm here, man. I'm here. But yeah, we here another week, man. Did you check out both?
I actually did. The little ting be ting-tinging, you feel me?
Did you know you can get it for Droid now?
No, you serious?
There's a link on there for if you got iOS or if you got Android server.
I got a Droid tablet coming, so it's gonna line up real. Yeah,
I'm gonna send you the link because I was looking on it one. I'm like, man, ain't no way this just for Apple. So I went on there, I saw it. I'm like, so I sent it to myself, sent it to my Android, and clicked on the Android link.
It's like
download the app on there, clear. I'm like, oh, I'm in the game, brother.
Hey,
I'm in the game, brother.
Hey, if that thing had live games on it, I wouldn't need nothing else. You could just cancel
nothing. Because if I could put it on a Fire Stick.
Ooh, I wonder, can you? We'll talk about this later. But
all down to try it. I got about 7 of them here, so.
Hey, I got one on this 65 right here, but the other ones is like this the only non-smart TV in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But it's smart because I got the Fire Stick to it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. But we here, man. So let's start with Back in Action. Back in Action. Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
This is his first movie since
Yeah.
The tragedy. It's a mix between Spy Kids Mr. and Mrs. Smith, all wrapped up in one. if you wanna,
But I'm not gonna flex, Mitch. I'm not even gonna flex on the movie. Kind of enjoyed the movie.
it wasn't a bad movie though.
It wasn't bad. Like it's typical.
Right, like you expect this from it's kind of like a PG.
Yeah, but it was kind of dope. Him and her do well on camera together.
Mm-hmm.
That type of stuff matters and plays into it. And then
because she's a vet, he's a vet,
and they didn't have no bullshit characters. Like everybody from the mother,
right.
Her love interest,
he was the comic relief.
It was a well acted, well put together formula that we've seen before, but they executed it well.
I was shocked by the movie because I skipped over it like a couple times when I first. I'm like, I don't know. And then one day I was just sitting down. I'm like, let me click play on it, start watching. I'm like, you know what? This is PG, more family, but it's not a bad movie.
It was well. How can I say? They did a good job of keeping it action and dialogue.
Yeah.
Like it's a good ratio between the two.
And they didn't give Jamie these corny jokes.
Thank you.
His joking was minimal, but you can tell it was still Jamie. So they didn't just lean on him to be, you got to be the funniest thing in the movie. So,
hey, bro, that goddamn clone is acting his ass off.
I see you
let Cat tell it.
I see you watching Cat. I wonder this Cat gonna bring out a special with this.
He already torn with it.
I know. I wonder is it gonna be a release special? Because everybody who toured on really.
Hey, I think he turned down that Shannon interview because it never dropped. Remember?
I think people asked him to do it. I just think he was like, "Nah, we good."
Yeah, Shannon had.
What's up, Red?
What up, Red? Hey, y'all, let us get some shares because y'all know over here on FB, it's kind of like if y'all don't share and like, we don't get traction. I don't care what we do on our end. If you don't like and share, like just share it to somebody who may want to join in. That's how we get our traction here.
Yeah, absolutely. But it wasn't a bad movie because this week we was running out of stuff. I was like, I don't know what to watch.
It ended up being dope.
I started Nosferatu though. I couldn't get into it.
On what? What is it on?
It's on the Joint.
I've heard. I mean, I may like it more than you because I'm into that type of lore.
Yeah, it couldn't catch my attention, man. But maybe it was just me at the moment.
Hey,
back around to.
I'm not gonna flex. I'm ready to watch Sinners though.
What's that?
The new Michael B. Jordan movie.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind checking that out. I definitely. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Yeah,
but
I'm with you on that.
I thoroughly enjoyed. Like, we don't want to spoil it for them, you know what I'm saying? But we do want y'all to go watch Back in Action. Like,
came out on Netflix about 2 weeks ago,
and it's actually pretty good. Like, I was shocked. Like, the kids did a good job, and
in
typical Netflix fashion, they leave that open-ended for them to
Back in Action.
Yeah, that good old money grab.
You gotta leave room for a part 2 just in case somebody come with that check. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That's the way that's the way Hollywood working though. They gotta see the reviews first. So if the reviews come back like, oh man, we might want to see a second one. Then they be like,
I actually think they're gonna get good reviews on this, bro. I do.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie, man. To be honest with you, if I'm on our new scale, I do B-.
B-?
I do B-.
I give it a solid B.
I do
solid B because it was just so well put together, and we've seen this formula before, and for them to execute it at such a high level, which they did, and we're to the point now to where we can notice chemistry.
Yeah.
And they have a good chemistry, and also it's our first interracial couple.
Yeah. But we know Jamie. We know how Jamie roll.
I mean, it ain't about how Jamie roll. It's just
you don't pay attention in the movie though.
It doesn't stick out like it's natural.
It doesn't isn't like a big part of the movie where you be like, dang.
they don't make it cheesy.
Right. It's an interracial couple. It's like, they're a couple. That's it. We moving on. That was it. It definitely was a good welcome back for Jamie.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it definitely was a welcome back for Jamie, because the last couple before he went out with the Dacone Tyrone, those were some
He was hitting home runs.
those were some bangers, So even the little joint he had with Snoop by the Netflix joint by the vampires. It came out on Netflix. They were vampire hunters.
Vaguely, I remember it vaguely.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. It was cool. I think it came out around like a Halloween time or something like that. I can't think of the name of, but he didn't have too many bad joints before he severely had his health issues. So, I mean, I enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. I enjoy it. I give it a solid B-. Not a bad movie at all. I mean, I'm hoping Jamie got more coming. Is he still gonna do the Tyson?
I kind of feel like that what stalled that out is Tyson back fighting again.
Oh, okay.
It's no lore.
We don't want to know about anything after just Jake Paul. We don't want anything after that. We don't want to know.
Right. Tyson got his bag on his way out the door. Let him do his thing. I mean, he's gonna forever be able to make money, but he got his bag. Let him,
Yeah.
But I give it a B. It was well put together, and I'm anticipating part 2 because I know they're gonna include the kids, and the kids were very well. Like everybody acted so well and so natural in this movie till it wasn't a hard watch.
And I like the little things like little boy bought the digital ring, the workout ring, and he showed him like, hey, this is how you can track, him, even the dude showing him like,
and they got natural skills, you know what I'm saying?
Son of 2 spies.
Like foreshadowing.
Right. You're the son of 2 spies. It's
so like if you really want to run with it, they can do Spy Kids all over again, except for next time Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz get kidnapped and they gotta, you know what I mean?
Hey.
And if it's as well put together as this one was, you want to watch.
Right. And then even Jamie wasn't really comic relief because, like you said, the mother's significant other who she was training, he was more of the comic relief.
Yeah. Like that was actually smart of them to make somebody else the comic relief.
Right.
Because you didn't want Jamie's character to be too goofy, and he wasn't.
Right, because he's the dad, and he's still with Jamie, but you need somebody else to be the fool.
He played more of the cool hip dad type thing instead of like goofy. So
right. Daddy's girl, I'll let her get away with almost anything. She going through the mom clash, so it was pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie about it. But yeah, we check. When you get a chance, check it out. It's on Netflix. Back in Action came out about 2 weeks ago. Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz. But on to the next thing, which I thought was pretty incomplete, though. I ain't even gonna lie to
you. It was incomplete. It was a money grab. It was good but cheesy. It was lack of information because they really only focused on the 3 mistakes that show made in that 15-20 year run tenure.
That's what I'm saying. Like it seemed like they skipped over a whole lot of parts. If y'all didn't know, we watched the Jerry Springer
documentary.
Yeah, which I was excited for when I first saw it because I'm like,
and it also pisses me off. I hate to say it, Mitchie, but they always wait till right after these people die to drop the documentary, so they don't got to cut them in on it.
That is messed up.
And at no point in time did we get any footage from Jerry Springer himself. So that lets me know that this was an independent project put together by everybody that was involved with the show, but not him.
My thing was y'all only hit on a few of the scandals from the show. Y'all rarely y'all touched a little on the people who were like I guess scripting their parts. On that a little. Y'all touched about the murder.
Y'all tap that screen. Let's get some likes and shares, please.
But that was like a small, minute little thing. But it's like, y'all didn't really go into it how I figured y'all would go into it. Like, and murdered somebody. Like, of course they was competing with ratings with
Oprah.
Big
O, the Big O herself.
because like Jerry was huge. I remember when it was going on. Like I remember coming home, people,
That shit was on the TV, bro. It had the perfect slot.
yeah, like people watching it. Like
Like if you were alive at any point in time while Jerry Springer was airing, you have watched an episode.
and then you had the Jerry chants. You know, everybody knew the Jerry chant.
Jerry.
Then it became like a constant. Like, how can we get more ridiculous?
Hey, Jerry was tricky.
Oh, absolutely, Jerry.
Jerry was tricky, man. Jerry was tricky.
You ain't gonna have people flashing all day, and you ain't gonna be, hey, hey.
They brushed over Jerry little threesome.
They brushed up that real quick, real quick.
Hey,
they may have been the first, and them wasn't the last.
Hey, they said they went to Jamaica to film for goddamn 3 weeks. We ain't getting served no subpoena bit.
No, no sir. Hey, Jerry, been on it, bro.
I was tired of Chicago anyway. We going to Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
And when they did the show in Jamaica, Jerry started out the show stretched out like this in the pool with the hose, Mitch. Like, we ain't gonna brush over that. Jerry started the show like this.
Hey, listen, we know what Jerry been doing. Jerry was rich. He was in power. He had the bag.
Hey, Mitch, they say old buddy had 60 million.
Listen, man, Jerry started off in politics.
Yeah, and like this, like, listen, this was back with 60 mil was 60 mil.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, ain't no inflation. And then you got to think, like, Oprah was big. Like, it was no slot for him, to be honest with you. So he made a way for himself because like, you had Oprah, you had your Jenny Jones, your Ricky Lake. You know, it was just like a man. Like, Geraldo was out.
Like it was a million of them, man.
Geraldo kind of fade. Men kind of
more. Donahue.
Men were more of the late night hosts. Women kind of took up the daytime TV.
You know what I feel like what separated him was when they broke him down into 2 slots. He did the late night, the 2 a.m. show, and they had the 4 p.m. show because his content was raunchy enough to play at 2 in the morning.
Right.
And remember, it got so popular.
Before the static came out on TV, it would come on. And you know, you get the flashing and all that stuff. But then it got real crazy. Like, in every episode was like, how much crazy can I get?
Man. Hey, listen, whenever people from Hemingway started popping up on there, I knew it was over. We ain't gonna brush over that. You saw the triangle that they focused on. We was in the midst of that.
Hey, man. Hey, that dang southern territory where you can get a bag for, you know, being a fool.
They were serious, and he came with the playful stuff. Yeah, I mean,
that's true.
Like, I like how they show, like, at first he was born, because I hate to say it, but like, this is like a kind of like a correlation of what I had to do with my show. Like, you know, I'm 8 years in with the Doe Show, right? If you go look at my first 2 seasons after it was the Dawn Bezo show, like, I was serious. So I had to get kind of ratchet to get some traction. No, I lie to you not. Like, I had to make a conscious decision to say, okay, this ain't clicking. This ain't
let loose.
Yeah, okay. So now I got to do this. Mind you, at times I went too far, which I'll admit, you know, because I hold myself at a higher account than anybody ever could. But I understand why them, as people who trying to get a check and remain relevant and remain, you know.
Sometimes you go off the handle.
Yeah, sometimes you go off the handle. So, like, they did go too far.
Yeah.
But
with the horse, and dude married his horse, and
oh my God.
Then
and then his reaction to the homicide situation.
Yeah, that was kind of like nailed.
He could have, I mean, although this was sensitive, like you got to understand that they wasn't sensitive like they are now back then.
Right.
But so he could have been more sympathetic towards the situation instead of just brushing it off.
Yeah. They did. Yeah. Nowadays, he definitely would have to do a whole think piece, a whole apology tour. He had to cry.
Whole PR team.
Yeah, they had to get on it now.
His PR team sucked back then.
Because now, you know, you got dude saying he married his horse. You know, Peter would have been, you know, people be like, that's animal abuse and this and that. So, you know, now, you know, even if it was a joke, I don't know if it was not, but even if it was, you can't do that nowadays.
After that, they squoze him out. I feel like damn open and bring that press on his ass, bro.
Yeah, they was like, all right, man, either you gonna get right.
All right, you done enough, my boy.
You've done enough.
You've done enough.
But I felt like this doc could have been done better. Like it was some things they, like you said, they skipped over.
It was open ended.
2 episodes, and like the first episode was just basically about how he was started, and then they skipped over like a whole bunch of stuff, like the scripting stuff.
And mind you, how many years was this show on air again?
Jerry was on a long time, man.
Jerry was on a long time, so it was way more for them to work with. But I kind of feel like this was something that it's another money grab.
Yeah, it felt incomplete to me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like after I watched it, I'm like, that's it. Like
2 episodes, and then like I started to inbox the chat we got. It said like, yo, well, how many episodes is it? Because once I clicked, I saw episode 1. I'm like, okay, is it a series? Because me thinking about how long Jerry Springer was on air, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm seeing 2 episodes. It's just going to be a weekly thing because I knew it was new.
That's what I thought. So when I went back and saw it was only 2, I'm like, oh, they done.
Right.
Oh, this is it.
Right.
It just felt like it was more they could have touched on. I knew there was a whole lot more that went on that we probably never knew. Maybe they trying to save his legacy. I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff the family.
I don't feel like he was a problem. I feel like the dude that said that, the producer that said that if he could have executed somebody on camera,
he would have done it.
The problem was Jerry was too laid back on Old Buddy, because they could have did a lot more with that show with a better producer.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like I said, the show. It was definitely huge when it came out.
And I gotta say that his show was the start of was the grandfather to a lot of the fuckery we have to deal with right now.
That and Real World. Real World was reality TV at its finest.
It was like, so now it's like Jerry Springer and Real World had a baby, and now we're left to consume this bullshit.
And then like now everybody's like, oh, now we got your Zeus's, your networks that pop up and have anything, studs versus films. You have all kind of craziness. So.
Man, look here, bro. And these folks ready to sign their life up for that
There's
shit.
So many apps, man, and shows with apps, and it's crazy. Jocelyn's Cabaret, baddies all over the world. I'm like, come on.
That's a fact.
that
everywhere, man. Shit, I'm down keeping a close eye on the baddies Myrtle Beach because they're kind of popping.
Baddies Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my homegirl Brittany. You know what I'm saying? I did a interview with her.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah.
I y'all know what's going on with that.
Y'all go check her out. Y'all go follow them baddies, Myrtle Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot popping off. They got it going on right here.
Are they already complete? And what network is it?
They on like season 2. Like it's like YouTube and I think they got something that's going on. Like they're not hard to find at all.
Okay. I mean, I'm so lost in like when Basketball Wives and all that came, I kind of fell out of reality.
Man, I've been done.
I watched Love and Hip Hop, LA. When Ray J was on it, because Ray J is so entertaining.
I wasn't none of that shit, bro.
Other than that, I never seen Atlanta. I think I saw like a couple episodes of New York, but it's just
like y'all think I'd be joking, but when y'all be breaking them folks up on like whenever like Rose have like a bring them up on the rapid fire, I'm like, who? Like,
yeah,
I know the names, but I just can't put it.
I be hearing the names, but I don't know. Like I don't know none of the people on Zeus. I don't know none of that. So do you know there's 23 Diddy documentaries out there?
Money grab, man, because ain't nothing else popping in Hollywood.
Do you know that was it ID Channel and one of them got another?
They like ain't they getting sued right now for the Chris Brown one?
Richie on Miami. I wouldn't know. I ain't know there was real.
But ain't ID getting sued right now for
Chris Brown is suing
documentary?
Chris Brown is suing for the documentary they had. Remember they had the making of history of violence or something like that.
Chris Brown. but wasn't it on ID?
I want to see, yeah. I want to say they did it. He's
He's
suing
doing
for like 500 mil. Yeah,
what's
go
up?
ahead. I think he's suing for like 500 mil for defamation. And to be honest with you, the doc wasn't that good. I think we watched it on here. It's a doc that they could have kept, man. Like they had one girl on there that claimed that Chris Brown did so many things to her, but it sounded like they were in a relationship because she kept calling and wanting to be with him. And then for some reason she deleted all the texts or lost the phone or something. So she don't have the proof that she once had, but her attorney saying she had the proof. And it was just, I don't know, just a doc that it just felt rushed and too early. Like I can see if he was convicted of some more stuff. I mean, of course, we know the Rihanna stuff, we know all that, but it just felt like. Didn't we watch that doc though?
Yeah, a money grab. They tried to connect it, like them using the black man as another money play. You feel me?
It just wasn't a doc. It wasn't a good doc at all. And then I think it ended with like an interview at the end where they did like a breakdown of, and it was just like they ran out of stuff, so they was like, all right, we're gonna throw this interview on the back end, like
money grab, a money play.
We're gonna have this breakdown analysis, like two sports analysts breaking down. Oh no, this ain't
Trash.
this is not it. So I mean, he has a right to sue if he feel like it's defamation, especially if that girl does not have any proof that he done the things she said.
I hope he get all that. I hope he get all 500.
Because she said she lost the phone. She lost the phone or something like that, or delete the text. So
and that shit sound like the documentary version of what old girl had to say about Jay-Z.
Yeah. Speaking of lawsuits and things like that, so I think Drake is up to something, man.
Up to what? Losing?
Because TDE has some sexual assault cases that came out this week. So coincidental, the day before the Grammys, where two women that work for TDE or claim they work for TDE, saying they were
sexually harassed.
Yeah, harassed, and it was misconduct done. And internet gonna be the internet. So TDE lawyers, what they did was we're gonna put the people name out. We ain't doing this.
Oh yeah.
We ain't doing Jane, whatever. We're not doing that. These are women saying they do it. And here's all of it. They got receipts and all. So
they have receipts on everything.
So then the internet gets a hold of one of the women's name. Her name is Lena Luna or something like that. She owns a company called the Power Network or Power Company. And she does like PR stuff. Come to find out, she worked closely with Diddy. Actually,
she was actually Diddy's publicist.
And she actually defended Diddy when all this happened. She also,
the other young lady was connected to who?
To Drake's dad, Dennis Graham. So when Drake had that whiskey or whatever, and he had like this grand party, whatever, she set it up. So she did the party for Drake and his dad's whiskey. And so for some reason, these women now coming out saying they were assaulting him is kind of right before the Grammys, which, by the way, I think he won 2 or 3 already. And it's only going to get worse come Super Bowl. But it's very coincidental. That
How many Grammys he won tonight?
I think it's 2 already. He got Best Rap Video and Best Rap Performance so far. The one what I seen. I don't watch the Grammys, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna leave about 4 or 5 tonight.
Easy money in the bank.
Yeah, he's gonna leave about 4 or 5 tonight, and next week it's only gonna get worse because it's a build up. And I feel like this is a distraction for Drake because his Australian tour sales also are down.
Ain't no sales. It ain't none.
Yeah, so it's a combination. So it was like, hey, what can we do? Just
like I said back in the studio, we gotta name this episode "Only So Long Fake Thugs Can Pretend."
Man, I'm telling you. So I think this is a play on their end, because if you're gonna use somebody, you at least use somebody that's not connected to you.
Not smart.
You use two women that are directly connected to you, your dad, your brand, and I think she was hanging out with this dude called King Jarrett. He's
Mhm.
like this big Drake defender
He
on.
is OVO.
Yeah, he's like an OVO defender and OVO. So his main goal is to go on and say stuff about Kendrick, and so she's got pictures with him, and it's just like, hey, you somebody that's not connected to y'all if you're gonna try to do anything. And so TD was just saying this ain't. She's like, it'll be all handled in court.
Hmm.
TD's like, hey, we got receipts. We ready for that day. So
You have been paid. You've been paid.
yeah,
You connected to this, and you connected to this. So all right, we'll see y'all in court for real.
it just don't look good for her in that manner, especially right about now. So
But hey, Midge,
what's up?
you can go ahead and brush over everything. But I know they don't like for us to talk like this on here.
Hey
But
man, what we got to man?
um, um, even if you don't watch NBA,
Mhm.
you have been watching the NBA the past 24 to 36 hours. Because this has been the most out of the blue, unexpected.
Unheard of, shocking report of my whole entire like I've ever seen a more quiet blockbuster trade in my life.
Ever, and it's a blockbuster.
And I've been watching NBA all my life.
Who do you think won, Midge?
To be honest with you. And I'm not a Laker hater. My dad's a Laker guy. But I think Dallas won this trade.
I agree.
Because you want to win now. You got Kyrie, you got Clay, you got young Derek Lively, you got PJ Washington, you got now Anthony Davis, who does not have to play the five. You got Kyrie, who can still get you 25 to 30. You got Clay, who can catch fire at any moment. It makes them better more than it makes the Lakers better.
And on top of that, you've got Jason Kidd as a coach.
Yeah. And also, Trace, and also, I think it does not help the Lakers because it's only one ball. And we know the King need the ball.
LeBron and Luca do the same thing, bro. This is why I feel like LA is like like
Subtly,
subtly. I don't know why I can say this shit just now, but they just like slowly like I
subtly telling Braun, like, yo,
yeah.
because what was the messed up part about it? I think this is all a play because you throw Bronny in, you bring Bronny in for being short, right? Short of men. You bring him in against Philly. Tyrese Maxey is one of the top guards in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese Maxey roasts Braun. And then JJ Redick goes into a press conference and say he wasn't ready. Why is that the conversation? Y'all lost. Just say we as a team didn't play good. We couldn't contain Tyrese Maxey. You don't say my 55th pick isn't ready.
That part.
I feel like that's a shot to LeBron and a shot to Bronny. Like, hey, we gave your son all
Hey,
these fans.
hey, that shit make me think if they ain't done talk to Pat Riley, like because you know the owners get to a point to where they say fuck it with the players.
Yeah.
And listen, this next CBA, because of people like Jimmy Butler,
Jimmy gonna talk himself out the league, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. Like,
it's disgusting, man.
you gotta realize no matter how good you are and how many fans you got, there's still people out there that will replace you. You think DeMarcus Cousins couldn't play in the league?
You ain't bigger than that symbol.
You think DeMarcus Cousins couldn't play in the league after he got hurt a couple times? You don't think Dwight Howard?
Yeah.
You think Dwight Howard still can be a backup center?
Look here, man. When it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go.
For
We got to focus on this younger talent.
Dwight's still in shape. He still can rebound. You don't think Dwight's still gonna be a backup center?
Yeah.
If DeAndre Jordan can,
Listen, bro, they got rid of they're getting rid of the veterans.
that's crazy to me. But they're getting rid of the guys who talk themselves out of the league.
Oh yeah, it's
Dwight's off the court antics with now
Alexa, power off.
now his baby mama going on tour talking like you him and with it. Jimmy Butler and his antics. It's gonna be very difficult for me. And like I think Dallas made a conscious effort to show, hey, we're not gonna pay this dude 335 or however many million we're gonna pay him. This blockbuster number just to be fat.
Look here. I saw a Boston Celtic fan say earlier, this scares me because this pretty much shows me that nobody wants to pay Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He the one that slipped through the cracks with that big contract. Him and Tatum, they slipped through the contract.
Yeah.
But this next CBA, that shit ain't going down.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last of paying two people almost $600 million. Now you got to chip out of it, and you can probably get one or two more, maybe if you keep them together long enough.
Okay, bro.
Right?
They're giving them too much money too early, man.
But like you look at it, like I'm not gonna pay a 275-pound point guard who don't play defense.
You done already seen him taking beers out his hand. You ain't won a championship, but you out there with a beer.
Like you Stone Cold.
Boy, you ain't Mike.
And like Tasa said, Jimmy got a few strikes, man. Like you got Minnesota, you got Philly, you got
like why every time you leave a team, it's got to be chaos.
Yeah, and so like a lot of teams not going like in the NFL, you know, Jimmy would have been out the league.
I'm gonna tell you what pissed Jimmy off to watch Paul George get that $200 million contract.
I mean,
I guarantee it.
That I mean,
as a person and a player, me, if I was Jimmy Butler, I'd be like, technically, I'm better than that nigga.
I mean, but he wasn't available. You
left. I'm better than that nigga. Philly just gave him 260, and they just gave and another two guard just got a big bag. I can't remember who. Jamal Murray got a bag.
Brunson got a. Well, Brunson took a pay cut.
Brunson took a cut, but I'm pretty sure he's looking around the league like, okay, I done took my team to the finals twice. He ain't been there. He ain't been there. He ain't been there, and he. So you know,
but you gotta look at Philly as a whole. Y'all starters aren't going to play together ever, like every other 3 or 4 games. I don't know when last time I seen Embiid play.
I can't remember the last time I seen him play 5 games straight.
He's never played against Jokic
in Denver.
I haven't seen Embiid.
I've seen him play against Jokic. He gave Jokic the business in Philly. He dropped some crazy number.
I haven't seen Embiid play this year. I seen Paul George play twice this year. Every time I see him, it's just Maxey. And before the young boy from Duke who painted his nails got hurt, Jared McClain. Before he
started talking that shit too early. How you saying you're the rookie of the year and you ain't made it through but 30 games?
Yeah, so
he was hooping, but at the same time, they already paid Maxey. They're not gonna pay you too, my boy.
And they're not gonna have 2 small guards in the backcourt.
Both of y'all 6'2.5", man.
So you can play your way into a big contract somewhere else.
It's not happening there.
But they looked up and got you.
I don't give a fuck how many TikTok followers you got.
And how many nail companies sponsor you. It ain't gonna happen, man. But I mean, like I said, the trade deadline is what? Tuesday, Thursday?
The 6th.
So that's Thursday, yeah. Thursday.
It's always on a weird day.
Yeah, it's usually always on Thursday. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because now you threw everybody for a loop because now people are like, well, shoot, we're gonna have with Jimmy Butler, we're gonna have with De'Aaron Fox.
You hear what KD say? He said, "Look, if Luka could get traded mid-season, anybody's up for grabs." But in the same sense, this is why we can't get mad at players
leaving.
No, not like for
even on their own accord.
Controlling their situation. That's why there's unrestricted free agents, and I kind of feel like they're gonna try to restrict that shit with this new CBA.
Yeah, look, like Bill got a no trade clause. You got
Bill and Braun's the only ones that do, right?
Levine is unhappy. De'Aaron Fox is unhappy. So you looking like, Wemby is possibly one of the future players in the NBA.
He is.
If I can get you
Sacramento is finalizing a trade to send De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs.
We just saying it.
In a move that also moved Zach LaVine to the Kings.
But see, y'all already got DeRozan, so that's just putting. That's putting.
Hey man, they getting the old niggas out of there.
That's putting makeup on a pig.
That's what it look like to me.
Yeah, y'all just
but listen. You can't lose them for nothing because the Godfather himself, Clutch Sports himself, done said, "Hey, I advise you to trade him."
But look at this. We seen this in Chicago. Did it work in Chicago? Did DeRozan and LaVine work in Chicago?
He got injured, man.
Did it work in Chicago? That's all I'm asking.
No, it didn't, but
so you think a couple years older is gonna work in Sacramento in the West? And you got Malik Monk.
It ain't about it working, bro. It's about goddamn favor, man.
It ain't gonna work, man. And y'all got rid of the coach before. Man, come on, it's not.
You mean it ain't gonna work for Sacramento?
No, it ain't gonna work for Sacramento.
It's never gonna work for Sacramento. It's Sacramento.
Okay. I'm just
about San Antonio. San Antonio, great move.
Yes, it's a great move for San Antonio.
But they don't say who San Antonio. Okay, here it is. The official trade is the Spurs received De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin. The Kings received Zach LaVine and 3 first-round picks.
Dang.
The Bulls received Kevin Huerter, Trey Jones, and Zach Collins.
Zach Collins, the high jumping center that was Atlanta? No, that was just the white guy. Zach Collins, the white guy.
But what did San Antonio give up?
Is it hurt? No hurdles with Sacramento. Unless they're getting all the first round picks from San Antonio.
Huerter, Trey Jones, and Zach Collins.
You know, San Antonio could possibly get.
The Kings are the ones that's receiving all them picks. The Kings get 3 first-round picks with Zach LaVine.
A couple from San Antonio?
That's where it come from.
Because you got to think, they also in the running to get Cooper Flag or Ace. What's the kid from Rutgers?
Hey, man, I ain't going to flex. The one thing that I do like about, what's the white boy name?
Cooper Flag.
He played D and he got a motor.
Yeah. He got that. He got that in him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he gonna come to the league and be no superstar, but
because he definitely didn't play around with Carolina yesterday, which I told people. I said, I don't know why y'all want people to give y'all 5 points and 6 points.
I ain't giving you nothing.
No, man. I was like, I know it's gonna be a blowout. Have y'all seen Carolina this year? I watched Carolina twice this year, and I can't watch them more. Hubert Davis need to go. Him and his lovely white wife.
Don't fuck with nobody named Hubert.
No, he need to go, and they need to get a real coach in there.
You got too many H's in your name. I'm good. Hubert Herbert,
Hubert Davis. He proud his wife is white. See, I knew it was going to be a problem. He said that.
that nigga stuck his chest out, nigga.
Yeah. I'm proud of you. Anybody ask you about your white wife, man? What are you talking about?
Shit, man. Like, what else is hot in the news? Of course, the Luka Doncic trade.
I heard the SZA Keke Palmer movie's not bad. One of them days, but I'm gonna wait till it hit the joint because I think it's an Issa Rae written movie. So you know Issa Rae. Oh, I'm a big Issa Rae fan, so I'm gonna definitely check that out. I keep hearing about the Severance, a show on there, and I think my man Randall, what is his name? Michael Sterling.
Mm-hmm. Michael K. Sterling.
Yeah, from Sterling K. Brown. From
I knew it was a K somewhere in that shit. I fucked my man name all
he's
up.
in a show called Paradise that I heard some good things about. And then I heard The Agency is pretty tough. So, but they all shows. So I just gotta find time to watch all these.
Hey, we absolutely need y'all suggestions, y'all.
Absolutely.
And like we're burnt out as far as selecting movies. We need y'all input on what y'all want us to watch. Somebody wants us to watch Acrimony.
No, I'm not watching that no more.
I kind of think I'm Tyler Perry'd out. So we're gonna try to stay away from Tyler Perry movies.
We can go find some on Tubi now.
I mean, I'm cool with Tubi, but like the Tyler Perry, like let's not do that to us. Like we love y'all, but
Acrimony, I'm not. I'm cool on Acrimony. I Boosie got a movie on. Oh God, this guy. There's a bunch of movies on Tubi. I just don't know. It's so many that they got a new one called Happy Anniversary. That's hot on the list. But we can go Tubi for next week. We can find something come out. I'm definitely all for it. And if something hit the John definitely will. My son went and saw Dog Man. He loved it.
Dog Man.
Yeah, he loved it. So came back with all the memorabilia from the theater. So I saw a little bit of Sonic 3 on the joint, because he wanted to watch that. So we
Is Dog Man on there?
I don't think it's on there yet.
If it pop up, we'll do it.
No, I ain't doing no Dog Man. I ain't doing no Dog.
Oh, you talking about the cartoon?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the action flick. My bad.
No. But we need to find something, man. So if y'all definitely got any suggestions, anything new that we haven't watched yet, or any docs, any Netflix, anything y'all seen, y'all might be like, where's Angela? She usually have something crazy in the stash. But it was a slow week. Definitely a slow week. So
we appreciate y'all, though. We appreciate y'all.
Let me go watch Kendrick get a couple more of these Grammys. Make Wheelchair Jimmy lose his mind for the week.
Man, look here, cuz. We already talk about Jimmy on Ozempic, man.
Because it's gonna be a rough week next week when that Super Bowl hit. And your tour was supposed to start. What you think about Act talking to the 15-year-old? Did you get to hear that conversation?
Only so long fake thugs can pretend. We actually did the YouTube. I mean, not the YouTube. The TikTok version of my show on this this past Thursday, and it's just his turn, man. You send out so much energy. You build this multi-million-dollar platform on spewing the most negative things, the exposing, just being as negative as you could be. You got famous for following Chicago drill rap and
all that.
Like, you glorified all this stuff.
And
I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what plane you're on. You send out that energy, it comes back.
Absolutely.
So, it's his turn to get whooped on. You done done a lot. And you was already dodging cases.
Yeah, he got a couple on that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's DJ Academic's turn, and how I said earlier on my show, I love it when the culture itself takes care of a vulture.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Cause
I mean, like, look at how much filth and how much death and destruction he's made money off of, like capitalizing off of the whole drill rap thing. And then once he started to weaponize his platform to influence people,
he said, cancel. And then he said something like he got paid to destroy Meek career. Like,
yeah, he got paid to destroy Meek. I know Meek Mill rolling in his proverbial grave right now.
And the crazy part, like people really haven't checked for Meek in a long time.
I ain't gonna flex that last shit he dropped, both with just him and Rick Ross. That shit was trash.
I heard one song and I clicked off it. I just realized certain rap ain't me no more, man.
And he ain't no DJ, right, TA? I ain't ever seen this nigga handle one festival.
And so he got ones and twos, man. One day I gonna go live and do a live DJ session for y'all, man.
And he's gonna be trash. Hot buttered garbage, but hey.
Are you gonna watch Super Bowl?
I might be throwing a little get together. You feel me?
I might be throwing two black quarterbacks. Two black quarterbacks and Kendrick performing. I don't know if I'm watching the whole thing.
I mean, like, I'm supposed to be putting together a little private session,
Okay.
Charge a little admission, so I may have to participate this year. I mean, the Don has learned how to, That guy performing. If the Italians gonna make some money, I'm gonna make some money too. Okay.
Yeah, I might watch this shit just because my son is a very, very big Kendrick Lamar fan for some reason.
Might well enjoy the festivities over here because how shit going this year. Next year, a plane gonna land on that motherfucker.
Oh, that's crazy, man. These planes are dropping like flies, like for real, for real. It's crazy. Like, so if you got some flight plans, you might want to drive, man. The things good up.
Look at more people down the road than on the planes every day. I'm still up on the plane.
Hey, listen, if it's far enough, I ain't jumping in no car.
I'm out.
Orlando's the furthest I get you, buddy.
Look at that, bro. You already know how I feel about driving.
You don't like no parts of that driving.
Look, if I could listen, I would literally be Kobe Bryant if I could afford a helicopter to pick me up and drop me off from work every day. I just hate the highway.
That traffic. I hate traffic. That's why I'm glad I'm in Fort Mill and I ain't got to drive to Charlotte no more. Because, man, if I had to drive to Charlotte for work, man, I might have quit.
Like, yo, and people show you who they are driving.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Anything beyond North Carolina or Georgia, I'm flying.
I get my kids to Orlando. That's about the first week I get them. I saw a truck that I was gonna go get in Ohio, but it's already gone.
Somebody jumped on it.
Yeah, somebody already jumped on it.
Hey, I got somebody for you to help you get you right. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna link you up with the folk that got me my shit.
Okay. So all I want is a Nissan. That's it. All I want that Armada, man. It did me right for the last 10 years. I want another one that's gonna do me right for the next 10. So, and it's spacious.
Hey, who am I?
We'll talk. We'll definitely talk.
Do I ever in my whole entire life present any type of fuckery?
You're right. I can only go by your actions, man. You're right. I trust you.
I got a solid guy for you. We're gonna get you right.
I got you. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much all I got, man. So if y'all got any suggestions about any movies, please let us know. Hopefully we can go through. I'll go through Rolodex today or tomorrow and see what we can find.
I can say one movie that I am excited about is the Sinners with Michael J. Fox coming up.
As a Marvel fan, are you excited about the new Captain America?
I am. Okay. I am. You know,
because they promote it like a mug now,
as they should. But it's like with Marvel, you got to wait to see what they're gonna do. You know, because they're good at bigging it up and not and dropping the ball. So
like I said, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Man,
the only ones I couldn't get into was the Hulks.
The greatest run, like as far as like keeping a certain universe together, you know, like everything has its own universe, movie wise and trilogy, and like Marvel.
Hands down. It definitely something I wasn't a big action guy until I start watching Marvel.
Yeah.
So I hope they can revamp the X-Men. That's gonna
be their savior, but they gotta do it right.
Those are my favorites. I hope they're able to revive them. I didn't even know it was a new Transformers till it popped up. They came out and I'm like, oh. I'm so lost on Transformers.
They got one more to go, and they're about to close that franchise down. They already made that announcement. They're gonna go to the original cast, Shia LaBeouf, and
when they went left from there, I kind of got lost from that.
I know Hollywood makes the worst decisions, but has the highest profit margin. You know what I'm saying?
We shall see, man. But yeah, man, thank y'all for rocking with us on this wonderful Sunday.
Thank y'all.
Jose and the family. Hope everything goes well. If you got some suggestions, let us know. Check us out on all social media platforms. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Make sure you go to church, pay your tithes. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace.
Hey man, y'all come check me out on the Doe Show, man. I'm out here.
Definitely.
I'm out here every Thursday.